In addition to playing good, solid body defense and pushing your opponent away from the goal, you are going to start wanting to incorporating some stick checks as well. There's a lot of different types of stick checks. We're going to teach you one basic one that's effective, it's easy to use, it'll keep you from getting penalties, and it might help you take the ball away from your opponent. What we want to do is get into our ready defensive position, and as the offensive player drives, we're not going to throw a stick check first. We're always going to play body first, which means we want to stop the opposing player's momentum before we throw a stick check and try and take their ball away. The reason we do that, if I'm in my ready position, an offensive player is running at me, and I go to throw a check, I haven't stopped their momentum. They're running full speed. Most players are strong enough to run right through a stick check. Your stick will probably bounce right off of them. They'll go right past you and get to the goal and score. So before we throw that stick check and try and take the ball away, we have to stop their momentum. We're going to do that in the way that we learned earlier in the video. Break down good defensive position as they drive and try and get past us. We're going to put our hands together and we're going to push them away from the goal. That's going to slow down their forward momentum. Now they're going to be moving to the side rather than straight at the goal. As they're moving to the side and we're running with them, what we want to do is bring our stick down low, use our top hand as a guide to aim that stick at the opposing player's bottom hand, and then we're going to use our backhand to slide that stick forward, and we call this a poke check. We're going to try and poke the opposing player's bottom hand. Now there's only two places on an opposing player that you're allowed to hit with a stick check. Otherwise, it's a slashing penalty. You're allowed to hit the glove and the stick. The glove is considered part of the stick. So if you throw a check and you hit the player's arm, shoulder, chest, legs, or head, you're going to get a slashing penalty. But you can hit the stick and you can hit the bottom glove. And if you can throw a poke check and just kind of tap that bottom glove, sometimes that's enough to get the opposing player to drop the ball and you can pick it up. So remember, always body defense first, stop the opposing player's momentum with your body, and then you can bring that stick down and throw a poke check right on their bottom glove. One other thing that helps make a poke check work even better is a poke and a lift. So we're gonna stop the opposing player's momentum, throw our poke check on their bottom glove, and when their bottom glove is almost in your stick, when you poke check that bottom glove, you can lift up. So if an opposing player poke checked my bottom hand right now and then lifted, you can see how it changes the angle of the stick. The ball rolls out and you have the opportunity for a takeaway.